This week on the Reseller Locker Room podcast, fresh off of the stellar East Tennessee Reseller Meetup. Stick around. If you missed coming to this event, we all here are going to talk about it, so don't leave. Click that subscribe too, by the way, just in case you haven't.
Flip or die. The Resellers Locker Room podcast. The Resellers of entertainment and zero instruction. Out on the road hitting thrift store gold. Three wild men with stories untold. Beard kings growling, Rocky Tops wild. CJ's laughing like a metalhead child. Sipping brews in a cheap motel. Talking deals and tales we never sell. This ain't no class, it's a backstage pass to the resale game with some serious sass. Flip or die. We're living fast in the reseller sky.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the Reseller Locker Room, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ben, the Rocky Top Picker, Jefferson Flips, Beard King Picker. Mary has joined us here in the locker room. I got to admit, guys, every time I play that video intro and I see my beautiful long blonde hair, I really miss it. I miss it.
Yeah.
So you're going to start growing it? Look, I haven't shaved my head since the meetup.
I've noticed.
Growing it out.
I got to have long hair now, but unfortunately, it'll still be bald in this box.
Anyway,
My
how
meetup,
are you guys?
good. My meetup just ended. Mine just ended because I just dropped Mike off at the airport. So
Oh, okay. That's
yeah,
cool.
it was cool. I had an extra day with Biscuit Butt and 2 extra days with Mike. So good times. Sad that it's over, but trying to get back into the swing of reselling and listing because I listed like 3 things in the last couple of days, so
Well,
didn't list much today.
it was definitely a whirlwind that entire time for me,
Yeah.
anyway. How about you, Mary?
I almost messaged you guys earlier and I was just going to be like, did that really just happen? I mean, it was just, we planned for, I don't know what, 4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Was it
Planned
4 or 5 months?
Maybe I know it was at least, I'm pretty sure it was at least 4.
Okay.
You think 4 months of planning it would have been good, but no,
Yeah,
we still managed to mess it up, huh?
we just
Yeah.
threw it all together, haphazardly.
Man,
It was a whirlwind, but it was great. But yeah, I mean, I went back to the day gig yesterday and just
Mhm.
kind of back to normal.
Yeah.
Working on spreadsheets and listing and legal gig stuff.
that doesn't sound fun.
Oh, it's fine. It's good. I'm happy. I'm fine with that.
What about
It-
you, Jefferson? You had a long drive home, didn't you?
I did have a long drive home, and I was all excited because then a buddy of mine we were gonna record an episode of the Pocket Change podcast. I got home in time, and I ate, and I sat on the couch over here, and then I woke up at 10:30 at night. I just fell asleep. I wasn't tired the whole way home, I didn't think, but I just think there was a lot of excitement, a lot of like go, go, go.
Yeah,
And then I finally got stationary for a moment, and I dreamt about the reselling.
Driving will wear you out because you're in that
Yeah.
high level of concentration
Yeah.
for hours.
Yeah, so next year I'm definitely flying.
Yes. Good idea.
yeah. The drive wore me out. That's why I slept in every day, Ben.
Yeah.
I didn't do any sourcing until the last day. We ended up meeting up with Jack's Treasure, and we went to the flea market, the Smoky Mountain Flea Market. And
What'd you think of that?
It was good. Outside, I thought it was kind of junky, and we went inside, it was still junky. But the other side where the tents were at, like when you walk through the building, that side had a lot of good stuff. So this is just a stack of some things I got. I
Nice.
paid like $2. She wanted $5 a book. I got from 2 each, and one's a $45 book. So I paid like $12 for all of this stuff.
Man,
I did pretty well.
there were a lot of attendees on Saturday. A lot of people found a lot of killer stuff.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
yeah,
we were trying to kill time because we had an hour to kill time at the flea market before meeting at Buc-ee's. And to be completely honest, we didn't get to Bucky's until like 2 hours after we were supposed to be there. So I apologize if anyone came there to meet us. We were way late. We got caught up at the flea market, but
It happens.
we still went to Bucky's. Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's walk through this whole thing for those ladies and gents that watched this episode that did not attend. Thursday night, you guys got to arrive at my house. Jefferson was first on the scene. Then Mary and Joe got here. And then Alex, you and the slubs pulled up late as usual. And
Slubs.
no, Archie and Mike. So,
I bought they stopped and picked up some boxes of the mystery boxes. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a part of this. And then I opened mine and it had Powerade and some chicharrones.
I'm glad I made the decision.
That was a horrible box. It wasn't even full.
Buy one.
Yeah, I shouldn't have.
wow.
Yeah.
Ben
Yeah,
didn't
it
tell
had a
us.
shower curtain that ended up getting on the stab and grab table that messed up the count. It was all good,
Yeah.
causing chaos everywhere.
So we did the live locker room episode last Thursday, and that was fun because we had you guys on my back porch, and so we were simulcasting jointly here from Rocky Top headquarters, and it was a fun episode and brought back some memories of what all we've done and accomplished on this channel after 2 years.
It was a low energy episode though, because I was drained from driving that day.
I think everybody was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
So
apologize.
next year we got to come in on Wednesday.
No.
Yes.
We're not doing a live on Thursday.
No,
I'll be
we're not
there
going to do
Friday.
that. Although it'll be 3-year anniversary then.
Yeah.
But anyway, we all got together, here Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Very low key compared to last year at 127. Very, very low key.
It was like we were 93 and before we were 18. It was crazy.
Right?
Me and Mike talked about it.
We all acted our age, Jefferson.
Yeah. We all got old in the year. But me and Mike talked about it. I think next year, instead of getting a hotel room, we're going to get a Airbnb, me and him. And then kind of have that, because it's your house and everything. I think it'd be better if we had a place to go that wasn't your place, right? Because you're worried about people spilling stuff, and you got the.
I wasn't worried about that,
I know.
but I only have one bathroom. I have limited park. Of course, now keep this in mind. Next time this event rolls around, I'm more likely going to be at a different house.
True. That.
So we're looking at a way bigger house than
I know, and you'll be in a long-term relationship with a lady, and yeah, a long term. Yeah. So who knows? It could be. I bet you when I get there, there'll be less Ben on the wall. Because
probably.
anytime I've ever moved in with a lady, I had all this great stuff, and it turns out it wasn't as great as I thought. Just so you know. Yeah. I have to rethink all that.
But Ben's house is already designed by a lady because
you're right.
Comes over and decorates for him.
Well, let's back up a little bit. Now, she did the fall decor, but I actually decorated the interior of the house myself. I kind of pride myself. I themed out my own restaurant with nobody helping me. I done my house that way.
Yeah, but you have like a matchbox room, right? You have a matchbox room?
Yeah, they all got to come off the wall. Got to take.
I was gonna say, I don't think in the new house you'll have a matchbox room.
No, I'll have my own garage.
Yeah, you'll have your own. Yeah, so we'll be out in the garage.
Well, the house we're looking at has a standalone garage. It's like 800, 900 square feet, double car, separate, detached. Nice. So, it's
that's bigger than your space you have.
Yeah. So, you got to remember, not this weekend, but next, I'm going to be hitched officially.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You did take that test to make sure you weren't cousins, right? Because you're from the same hometown. Right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Well, I got married in Virginia. That's one of the questions that was on the paperwork. So.
All right.
Are you related?
So you had to lie on the form then, Jefferson?
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah. 'Cause
Interesting
you know
enough,
how I think about hot cuts.
back when my mom and dad, before they got married or when they had to go to the courthouse and get a license, back then in the state of Tennessee, you both had to have a blood test,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but it's a free for all now. You don't have to do that. But anyway, let's get back on the thing. So we did the show. Thanks for everybody who came and hung out with us on the live. We appreciate you. I think we got a $1.99 super chat. I can't remember who sent that, but we want to thank you.
I'm gonna guess Chad. I don't know.
No, this was somebody different. I wished I could remember. I need to look back and see who it was. We'll catch you on the next episode. Then me and Archie did a live selling show over there in First Class Treasures. We had crap boxes, but we still made some money, and we only did like a 30-minute show.
It was entertaining though too. So
Yeah. So anyway, that was getting my foot wet in the live selling arena with Archie, doing the show from here on his account. And we got up Friday. I got to commend, of course, Mike and Archie. They couldn't be here for this recording, but thank all of you on screen and those two fellas and Joe for the quick work of getting that room at the Moose set up on Friday afternoon. It went way, way faster than I thought it would. And so kudos to you guys.
And you.
And pitching in. And it was awesome. I was planning on taking 3 or 4 hours to do it, and it turned out about an hour we had it done. So anyway, Friday night, anticipation was high. Music was pumping. We let everybody in. I think everybody made it through the registration line fairly easy, wouldn't you say, Mary?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so. I mean, there were a lot of us helping. Joe was kind of telling people stuff at the door, and then I was doing the tickets, and then Jefferson was doing the bags, and then Alex was telling people stuff down the extra stickers, and he was even handing them stickers.
I was just making sure they were subscribed to me on YouTube.
Oh, well, whatever.
You don't subscribe to me, come in.
No sticker.
Yeah. You were still passing out stuff that hadn't made it into the bag. So
yeah, I was collecting new stickers and adding them in there that didn't make it in the bag. So
Hey, next year, if you are going to bring stickers for us to put in the bag, please don't bring them on a roll, because that was kind of a pain.
That's true. You need to have them cut apart.
Yeah,
I was still cutting his stickers. I was ripping. That was
I
Railroad Resellers at them, and I was like, But
that's all good. I mean, hey, it didn't hurt us. But if you want to put stuff in the bag, but I think that's a.
I just threw his whole roll in one bag, so someone got a whole roll of all his stickers.
Well, that's a question that I wanted to poll. Anybody that attended the meetup that watches this episode, leave it down in the comments if you found value in those swag bags, or would you rather have it set up like a buffet table and you have an empty bag when you walk in and you go down the tables and pick what you want and throw it in your bag? That's a question I have. If you like them already assembled, or if you'd like to pick and choose. I mean, it's just a thought.
Some of the people, when we had the stuff sitting on the table, they were thrown off if they were supposed to grab it or not. So you're still going to have to sit there and tell them to make sure they get everything.
Yeah.
I think it's easier the way we did it and fill the bag up is the most we can. And if other people get their load with the bag, we'll still add it to them.
I don't mind. I don't mind doing it when I say this, but every meetup I've been to, I've had to stuff bags. And I would like to be able to not do that one time. But anyway, it was.
Well, next year you won't be on the bag committee.
Okay.
Yeah, people can send the stuff to me, and I can bag them next year. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still down with the buffet. We have to get into the meetup, so maybe a Chinese buffet before getting.
Yeah, it'd be cool. A little Chinese buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we kicked things off and had the karaoke, which I was running the little pieces of paper with the requests up to Larry all night long. He had a big old thick pile. which is what I've been saying since we introduced the idea of doing karaoke. I said, listen, this thing's going to rock. And we didn't even get to everybody that turned in a song. So that apparently, if you enjoyed the karaoke, and I know it was a little loud and it's a little dark, but people, if you have all the lights on, people might get a little nervous when they can clearly see everybody. Anytime you go to a karaoke club or bar, you're in dim lighting. But let us know if you went to the event, you participated in karaoke, what you thought of that. If you didn't sing, if you got entertained by those who did, then I would call that a win, because karaoke is a form of entertainment. So
I was only entertained by the people that were really terrible, and there was some actually good singers. So I wasn't that entertained because everyone did a good job. So.
Well, what surprises me how good Archie is. Archie can sing.
He had a backing track. It wasn't him.
Well, even when we were setting the room up and he went up there and sung a song just playing around, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
There's a video clip of him doing that somewhere I saw floating around on the net. And anyway, we're going to put together a picture slideshow video of all the photos I've collected from everybody, and I'm going to put one out. Probably drop it on this channel since it is related to the meetup.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be done, and you're gonna play it during this episode.
Yeah. What the
Yeah.
heck?
I already made bets with Mike on the way to the airport that would not happen tonight.
Yeah, that's
unless you call Mary. 5 minutes, we're gonna record. Please put together a slide. Right now, I don't care what else you're doing. Just get it done.
Just get it done.
When I put that together, that's like 6,272 on my to-do list.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think next year maybe we get a photographer to stand next to the banners so we get pictures of everybody.
Yeah,
at the
that's
banners.
a good idea.
That'd be good to have that, and then make this, I think there's a lot of people that probably would have liked that.
Well, one thing I'm very proud of, and this has to do directly with the lodge, is that they told me after Friday night session, our event brought in over $1,000 in food sales for the lodge, which, as a Moose member, that's awesome.
Nice.
So everybody that purchased food or beer or whatever, we appreciate you supporting our local lodge here. And I was really thrilled to hear that.
I have to interrupt this podcast. I just got a text message from Archie Biscuit Butt. It says, tell Ben on the podcast tonight that I freaked out earlier when 8 drops of rain hit my windshield. I thought I was going to hydroplane.
Okay.
We're driving to go to Pizza Inn on day 2, and it started sprinkling. And I don't know, what'd you say, Ben? You just kind of flipped out.
It wasn't sprinkling.
No.
No, when I was driving there, we got there 2 minutes after.
And then you brake checked everyone. You're like, I'm gonna hydroplane. I don't know what you said.
And next year, I want to play miniature golf.
He says, I called him out on that, and he goes, love you.
You wanted to play miniature golf, Jefferson, in the rain.
I would have. If somebody would have went with me, I'd have done
Yeah,
it.
we do have a miniature golf, just
Yeah.
not even a quarter mile up the road here. That might be some activity we can put on the list of activities next year.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you don't want to go to the yard sale, that after you can go there, we can split it up.
Speaking of, talks amongst yourselves while I do a little housekeeping.
You and Mike went yard selling a couple of days. So how did you guys do out there?
Oh, we did good. We I got a PS3 remote control new in the box for $1. I got a bunch of bobbleheads for $1 a piece. The one there's 2 that are announcers that are worth maybe 15. One that's a what do you call it? The guy who dresses up and acts weird. Ben. No. The person for the whatever. What do they call it? Mascot.
Okay.
And that one's worth 20. And then there's some guy, it was his first year, and those are worth 32. I found
what the heck just happened?
I had to add a camera.
I found, and I didn't think nothing of it because it had a couple little holes in it. But I did find a Jinko Jeans T-shirt all over print with a dragon, with the tail goes around the back with raised stuff on it. And I wasn't going to buy it because it was $25. But I'm like, oh, I've never seen a Jinko Jeans T-shirt. So, and then everybody was all excited about that one. So I'm not a clothes seller. So Biscuit Butt's got that.
Oh, good.
All right, Archie.
What's up?
Turn it around.
You have to. I just totally butchered the story about the 8 drops of rain, but you gotta explain the story. What he said when it started sprinkling.
Yeah, it was literally 8 sprinkles, and Ben just goes out of nowhere. Like we're all just tooting along, and well, Alex and I first, we're just looking back to make sure the car behind us doesn't hit us because it's 55 on that road. And as we're looking back, Ben goes, "Oh shit!" And we look up, and there's 8 drops of rain. And he's like, "It's downpouring." And then he says, "Have you guys ever hydroplaned before?"
Now,
he was already driving 20 miles an hour on the 55, so then we went down to 10.
And he was only doing 20.
Fake news. That's fake news, boys. Come on.
It's not fake news. Mary.
After I said that, about 3 seconds later, he was coming down in white sheets. I saw it up ahead of us.
Happening.
Okay.
I did see a few people there in white sheets, but I think we're going to talk about that.
Certain people might have been high, and the other one's too busy laughing at me. And
what are you, Nostradamus? I mean, yeah, it came down in sheets like a minute later, but you said it like a minute before it happened.
Because when I was looking up the highway, I saw it way ahead of us.
Alex, I call BS. I think 8 drops of rain scared him.
I don't care.
I can call BS too, because many times on the show, Ben has complained about his area, and it's just not the same, and that's why he doesn't get that many good things. But we've seen multiple people, Jimmy, freaking Mike, multiple people, Jeff, doing great big hauls. So obviously your area is good for yard selling. So you cannot use that excuse on the show anymore.
Again,
admit you're lazy, you don't go out.
Again, you have to say Mike and all those guys went as far up to Bristol, almost to the Virginia state line. The others went down to Jonesboro, Johnson City, Kingsport. That is not my area.
Dude, that's no different than me going to North Vegas.
That's not my area.
How far is that though? 45 minutes, 30 minutes?
What?
I drive 30 minutes.
Yeah. Where Death Pile went, about an hour.
So you wouldn't take time to drive for your business an hour if you know it's going to be better?
I don't know that it's going to be. How are you going to know it's going to be better?
I heard they had 9 drops of rain over there.
All right, this is not turning into an eat shit Ben session. You hear me? We're going to review the weekend.
Hey, no. So, but Nostradamus, his last words were, "I will not be alive tomorrow."
You see this?
Shut up.
Remember, you gave us
He's
the
showing us his pink lipstick like the puppy.
You gave us the biggest laugh of the weekend. So
here's what's important.
Thank you.
Here's what's important. Did you make it to all your destinations safely?
And slowly? Yes.
Well, thank God nobody ran into us. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Ben likes to turn in front of people going 2 miles an hour in the 55.
I'm telling you, I should have recorded most of this.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Go.
Hey, Ben, it's why I've fallen more in love with you, man.
Even Marlowe's like, I knew Ben was old, but I didn't know he was 70.
Okay, now I know that's a big old lie. She did not say that at all.
And then Marlowe, hearing the barking crickets or whatever you guys call them out there.
Barking spiders.
Whatever.
All right, let's get back on track. Enough about my stupidity. Anyway,
hey, have you been cupcaking today with her?
Yes. Cupcaking. I gotta call Joe. But anyway,
that sounded dirty.
Listen. So
I miss you all, by the way. I really do. I really miss all of you. Even you, Jefferson.
Yeah.
So
well, you know
what?
I miss you too.
Archie, before you joined us, we were just commenting about your singing abilities at karaoke night.
Oh my gosh, everybody was probably bleeding in their ears.
Did you know there is a video clip of you singing floating out on the internet right now? It's gone everywhere.
Why would there be a video of me singing?
Is that the one I
There
filmed?
is.
Well, I'm sorry, everybody.
It was good.
Just turn the volume all the way down. Now, okay, now let's talking about highlights. Jefferson's comedy bit. Will
Yeah.
that
Thank
make
you.
will that make the airwaves anywhere, or was that just
Well-
too over the line?
I have it. I have the whole thing recorded. I haven't watched it back yet, but I think it's like 7 minutes or something.
Yeah,
So
Mary-
I don't know if you want me to edit that separately, Jefferson, and then like be able to do a Dropbox.
don't-
So you have it.
I don't think it was bad though, right, Mary?
No, it wasn't. Dark.
Mary will be the
Yes. Was it offensive?
she'll be the determining factor.
I will have to look at it.
Sorry.
That was their
Sorry.
That's
She
a
pulled
yeah.
a Philly flipper. She wasn't.
Go again, Mary. Go again.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I wasn't doing very well at sitting in one place and concentrating.
I heard it. It was good.
There was
Yeah.
like 4 things I cut
I
out.
do wanna
that I
watch
thought they
it.
might be too risque. Just so you know.
Well, at least you kept in offending the hometown where you're doing.
Oh, yeah,
the
no,
first,
I agree.
So that always starts off strong when you do that.
Yeah. Well, there was only half of us from G Vegas there.
Alex, did you make any other announcements, by the way?
No, what do you mean? I haven't made any announcements here.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Well, what am I supposed to?
No,
I
just
heard-
personal
I-
announcements. I didn't know if you were going to do that.
No.
Yeah,
Never-
Alex, announce it.
No, never mind. Wait. Ben has a red marker. What's up with that? Did you guys make him mad before I got on?
No,
No.
you showed up. You had
Oh,
green.
now it's
Anyway.
green.
You kind
So-
of jumped the gun to the comedy bit. We're now getting into Saturday. Everybody went out yard selling in the what I call the Tri-Cities area, and what is Greenville, Johnson City, Kingsport, Bristol. And
Oh,
tons
so an area that somebody would probably, if they lived in that area, they would hit all those areas when they're thrifting.
except if you're me.
So we listened to a lot of old episodes, Ben, on the way back home, and I realized you're not as hyphy as you used to be on the show. But then when Archie comes in here, you get hyphy. So that is what is missing.
Listen to what he said.
Archie
He's
likes to
crushing
crawl.
me since he got in here. He's crushing me.
What the heck is that? Did you
Jefferson.
just do that? What is
Go ahead, Mary. Laugh out loud instead of hiding it. We
Backflip,
know you're
man.
laughing.
You guys are just
Go ahead.
This guy in the corner with his lips.
What are you talking about? But it's my Cleopatra
anyway.
impression.
So, golly, I forgot what I was going to say.
Saturday,
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
yard sales.
We didn't do yard selling. We were lazy because Alex didn't get up till 10 o'clock.
Me and Mike did. We went to this one yard sale, which
Yeah,
there
Alex,
was a yard
so
sale
fast.
sign, and then we drove like a mile of this person's driveway with like trees that were covering the car, you know. And we're
Mhm.
going all the way back there, and then we got there, and it was, it looked like it was built in 1842. And I'm like, how did they decide to build here? But then I realized the road probably wasn't there to begin with. So,
mhm.
You know, Archie, once I got home, I woke up before you.
That is true.
So I was just
Finally.
getting my beauty sleep when I was at Ben's house.
Well, that was when we got back, but the day we left, we got up way before you. Me and Mike did.
That is true.
We were going to pack for you, but we didn't.
So anyway, Saturday
forget about
night. What'd y'all think of Saturday night session? You know, we didn't have a lot to do, but it turned into being a lot because we had a lot of giveaways.
I think
but that the panel I thought was wonderful. I mean, I thought there was really good information, and there were a lot of newbies there too, like a few
Oh, yeah.
people from your lodge and a few other people that had just started, BB or whatever her name was. They asked a lot of questions that were better to hear those things in person than to just watch a video on YouTube.
Yeah. No, I think Saturday was really good. I think
Yeah.
Saturday should be Friday. I mean, there's still things that can be mixed back. Obviously, the pick or pass would have to stay on Saturday, but the panel and all that, it was, I don't know.
The grab and stab, you mean?
Yeah, the grab and stab would have to remain
Yeah.
Saturday. I would
Yeah,
just
that
want
was cool. That was
Yeah.
fun to watch.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
went
that
over
was
really well. I
I've had a-
enjoyed Saturday more than
and next year
Friday.
for the grab and stab, everybody needs to put their stuff in a bag. That because then people would grab stuff they really didn't want, and then
Yeah.
or be more willing to go take something from somebody that they really want. Right.
So we're actually going to make the Mary packing station for next year.
No, I'm going to buy a bunch of bags and bring them with me, and then just tape the top. And Mike Deathpile, I know it wasn't written.
Mary,
Ben
just said start packing now. Right now, I don't
Mike
care
was
what else
went
you're
through
doing.
every
Just
bag.
get on it.
I still another huge highlight of this trip was before I even met Ben face to face.
Yeah.
The whole conference call that we all had out of nowhere. We don't even how did that even happen? But
Yeah.
Mary,
I don't know who called.
Mary's in her nightgown, ready to go to bed, and
I was in bed. I'm like, what
Mary,
the
I
hell?
need you to grab a piece of paper and write some stuff down for me right now.
No.
And I don't even talk that way.
Writing it down is unacceptable because I don't know if I can read your freaking handwriting.
Type
you need to type it and print it before you get here tomorrow. What the hell, man? Poor lady.
Dang.
Or is it this way?
Yeah. And he even said, I want it New Times Roman, 20 font.
No, I didn't.
Center.
A bunch of liars.
Left side. All this crazy shit.
No, Ben needs it like 35 font or maybe even 85.
I'm like, 20 font, you can't read. Come on.
I did it in Arial 11. Okay. Arial 11.
If Ariel's 11, you stay away from her.
Ben was just messaging me, and yes, I was in bed and ready. Yeah, I was going to sleep because I was getting up at 5 and it was already 10:30. And Ben messaged me, and it was fine, but he did not. Somebody called us all.
I don't know who called.
I don't know who it was.
I don't know. It woke me
And
up.
then all of a sudden, I'm
Alex. It was Alex or Buttery Butt down there that done a FaceTime call.
Oh, is that you, Archie? And so I'm like, you guys, I have to get dressed.
It was Mike. We blame everything on Mike.
Yes,
Yeah. Here, he's 35,000 feet up now.
Exactly.
So anyway, about the panel, the Q&A panel, several people came out. I went around the room after we done everything on Saturday night schedule, and I just talked to people and I asked them, what'd you think of that Q&A? Several people said they would like it to be longer because obviously you could spend all night talking reselling subjects, but that might be something we may may extend it. I don't know, but
or maybe do different panels. Have like specific people for have just a book panel. So
or just small little workshops that we break it over 2 days, little seminar.
The only problem I see with that is like when I went to FlipCon, they did workshops, but they did like 4 different workshops, and I wanted to be in like 2 or 3 of them. I think it's better if you do everything in one area.
That's too formal. Formal.
No. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but it was good. Well, you learned things.
Do it just like last time. And how long to go for? An hour? Was it even an hour?
No, I think it was longer than that.
It was longer than an hour, but
it was too long already. Then, in my opinion, stop asking questions, people.
If we would have done this meetup the way Alex wanted to, he would have us all just sitting in a room listening to his playlist, and that's all we do.
Heavy, very heavy. Everybody shaking.
Ball in the ball, bang, bang, diggy, diggy.
No,
and when he came up to me, Saturday night and said, I really think we ought to do a live session of Guess My Fart, I said, Alex, that is not appropriate.
I thought that was Mary that asked to do that segment.
No!
And then she farted before we could guess what it was going to sound like. It was crazy.
You know what? Well, I won't say that. But anyway,
Mary.
You guys said that I did that. Oh, I remember on your podcast when Archie was still on there at the Airbnb.
Mary, I want you to know that not a single one of those that you heard the entire time we were setting up both days was me. It was all that guy.
Okay.
I don't know what was in his system, what he had to get out that weekend, but all I heard every 5 minutes was
there's some fancy greens he's drinking.
But I was just, I didn't hear it.
Because it never happened.
Mary is the sweetest person I ever met. Like,
Oh no, it did.
you got with the night when you're going back to move the tables, and then she come up to us at the restaurant and said, "Hey, we're moving the tables, but you guys don't have to come. We got it covered." And we're like, "No, we'll go." And then we got there before everybody. And she come up there. She's like, "I just want to tell you, I wasn't telling you couldn't come." I mean, yeah, what, Mary? You're just too sweet. She wanted to make sure she didn't offend me and Mike. And I mean, you can't offend me, first off. And Mike loves you like the wind, so you can't offend Mike either. So, but it was cute. You were like, "Oh, but
Mary, whatever Ben is paying you, you deserve like 8 times that. The way you were running, like
You'll
you
get 8
literally were
zeros.
jogging. You
8
were
times 0 is
jogging.
still 8. That's still 0.
When you guys were doing the giveaways, and I know I'm probably jumping the gun here too, but you guys can get to it. But did you guys not see Mary running
I know. I was right
the
there.
gifts to people?
I
And
run
Je-
too.
Oh,
You don't
shit.
want to get beat. You don't want to
He
get
wasn't
beat. You gotta
running.
do what you got to do. I was skipping.
Well,
Jefferson was skipping.
well, it's because of Mary and all of us working together that thing went off without a hitch, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it really
yeah, you
did.
guys did awesome. You guys did really
Yeah.
well. I was very impressed.
Yeah, and
I couldn't
where
believe
were we at?
we
Not
went to
bad.
dinner on Friday night.
Oh
at
yeah,
like 6 o'clock, and we're walking up to the place to go to dinner. I'm like,
Thursday night.
Thursday night, because we had the podcast today. I'm like, we're going to be late. Man, I'll tell you what, in a small town, you get in, you get out. They don't play around. It isn't like where I live. If I went to a place at 6 o'clock and then had to get on a wait list, I'm not getting home till 10, right?
Mm.
But that was fast. Good service.
Well, no, I don't agree with that. Where do you live?
Well, I live in Savannah, but I'm from.
Oh, they got bad service then.
They do. Well, whatever.
Well,
Maybe I just go to really janky places. I don't know.
The grab and stab game, aka Dirty Santa or the White Elephant game.
The white trash.
Dirty.
The white
Yeah.
trash.
What?
Jefferson,
that-
you need,
I
you
think
need
that-
to
well, I
stop
think-
eating Jefferson when the dancer is the cook as well.
Yes. Yes. Maybe that's it. Right. They have to stop and go do their cooking. Yeah, that's probably it.
I think that game went really well. I believe people enjoyed that and stealing the presents or stealing the gifts or whatever.
You
And
mean stealing from Jimmy only?
Poor
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
old school, 4 or 5 times they took everything. Finally, he
And
just stole from somebody, so it stopped.
And
Then-
the thing is Jimmy probably got, in my opinion, I mean, unless you guys say something that changes it, because I don't remember everything that was given away on that, but Jimmy got 3 like Harley Davidson shirts, and like they were the good sizes, like extra large, 2XL, and he got that stolen right off the bat. So, and obviously, when you stole something, you can't re-steal it. So that person got it. So
I don't know what you
that
yeah,
that
I think
poor
that's
Jimmy though,
all, bro.
and then
the
he kept
give-
going for good stuff.
and then the giveaways, man. I mean, we had 3
Yeah.
8-foot tables full of stuff.
Yeah.
Who went
It
through the
was-
ticket almost 2 times? Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, good golly, that was a lot of stuff we gave away. It was a ton, man. 3 8-foot tables long of everything you could think of. And that was fun because just about everybody there that was there got a gift, got a giveaway. So that's kind of what the purpose was, is that we wanted everybody to get something.
Everybody
And
almost got 2.
thanks to Rebel and Robert donated all those 6 packs of Dr. Enough, which you can only get here where I live and nowhere else, and spreading the culture across the globe. And it was great for Tree Cat. She won the furthest distance traveled, 2,600 miles. That was amazing.
Did you guys talk about
surprised when they walked
daughter?
in the door? I was not expecting them to really be at the meetup.
Yeah, I
So
was really excited.
that was awesome, guys.
Yeah, it was.
Did you guys talk about oh man, I forgot the name of the daughter's name.
Lucy?
Lucy. Did you guys talk about her singing?
No, she signed
There's a
eBay,
clip of
but-
her singing the eBay song floating around out there
Yes.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking amazing.
Yeah.
I bought it on eBay.
I do. I feel like Saturday night there was a lot of stuff to do, and it engaged everybody. So I feel like on the karaoke night, maybe there could be maybe one extra thing, or either swap something or add something, because if you didn't do karaoke, then there wasn't. I mean, it was supposed to be just for mingling.
Yeah,
But
That's
I
why
feel like
Friday,
Saturday
if you were to
night-
flip the karaoke, Friday night would be more mingling when people are getting there the first time. They want to talk more, I think.
Mhm.
That's why we should just put the karaoke Saturday and then break it up with doing the grab and stab after karaoke for a little bit, and then grab and stab, and then back into karaoke. That's all I would change.
Hey, you know what? Can
Turn
I say something?
the damn lights on so I can see.
Can I say something, Ben?
no.
You know you may have to edit this out, but I want
Either
to pick
that
a
or I'll
bone.
just cancel you off the screen, depending on what you're fixing to say.
You know, I'm gonna pick a bone with somebody. Scott.
Okay.
Scott.
Okay.
Oh,
Bearded.
okay.
Okay. I overheard him give feedback about karaoke, saying it was too loud. Scott, you never once got up from your table, from your friends, and went and talked to anybody else. You snooty beard. Scott, I love you.
Nudie beer.
But what are you talking about? It was too loud. You never got up and mingled and went and talked to other people. They had to come to you. King, well, the other King Beard, not you, King, not you, Beard King, but he acted like he was King Beard.
Well,
Yeah, edit that out.
he was actually. I'm not going to edit it because I don't want to.
God, I do love you, man. But get up and mingle.
Well, there is going to be that title, and it'll be vacated 2026 to crown a new one. So I think we'll bring that back, but this time we're going to have a panel of judges to where they can confer.
I just think that guy was a, he's in the closet for Alabama. Isn't that where he?
Oh, Robert? No, dude, he wasn't in for Alabama.
I'm just saying, maybe he's in the closet for Alabama.
No, he lives right. They're my neighbors practically.
I got the video.
I'm just saying, he picked an Alabama shirt.
With Scott giving him $20 before the beard contest happened.
Ah, that's what it was.
He paid him off.
Oh, that's one thing about it. I won't announce who the judges are so nobody can try to do any kind of, side deals. They don't know who it is until it's actually happening. So, yeah, I thought ahead on that.
Well, I will say I'm so glad that Scott made it in time for the panel, because he wasn't there quite on time. He had gotten held up, so we didn't have a seat for him. So we were short a seat because we're not going to have just some random extra seat out there. So when I saw him walk in and sit down, I looked at Ben and I'm like, Ben, let's get me up and get him in.
You just wanted to get out of it.
I know people missed my vast knowledge.
I know.
I had to deal with his lack of knowledge. But
well, that brings up
shit about Poshmark.
That brings up a valid question, though. It brings up a valid question about the start time on Saturday night. We had a lot of people trickling in late. We started at 6 on both nights. Maybe we ought to look to Saturday night, since most people are out yard selling all day, pushing that up to 7 o'clock start on Saturday night.
Start Friday earlier.
Or
everybody's just getting into town.
I would still do 6 and not really start till 7, because people are always going to be a little bit late. If you say 7, then people aren't going to get there till 7:38.
Okie dokie. Solved.
So make it 5 and they'll show up by
Mary, can you write that down, please?
I actually have.
Take notes, lady.
Listen,
put the whole schedule together now for next year, please.
But we do need you to type it up, though, please, so he can
all
read
right.
it.
This is important. The date for next year, September 26th, 27th, 28th, 2026.
Yes. Rocky Top has already rented the hall.
I'm actually busy those days, so I won't be able to make it.
And that's not going to interfere with any anniversaries of anybody or anything.
No, but Archie,
Okay,
I'm going to charge you. I'm going to charge you with a task for next year. Next year, your hind end.
Hold on. Let me get my typewriter.
Your hind end is going to fly into Knoxville a couple of days before, and I'm picking you up and you're hanging with me.
I will. I promise. And then I'm going to stay later because I want to go to Dollywood and I want to go to Gatlinburg.
We'll do that.
I want to
So-
do Anarchista.
Better plan it.
You want a keister or something? What?
Yeah.
He wants a keister.
Yes.
Yeah.
What days did
Anyway,
you really say? September what? 26 and something?
It's the
26,
same weekend.
27, 28. So it's the same weekend. 26, 27, 28.
I thought you were gonna schedule it around your football.
Nah. I think this date for this year was a great date, and I think we just stick with it and make that a permanent date span.
No, September 2020.
6.
Mhm.
So
What date? This is
Friday
falling
is the
from the-
25th, Saturday is the 26th, and Sunday is the 27th.
Oh, well then 25th to 27th then. For,
25th through 27th.
as long as you're looking
28th.
at
Already putting
26th.
out the wrong dates.
It's the 20. It's the
Fake
20,
news.
25th through the
news.
26th and 27. 25, 26, 27. That's the date
Yes.
for the next meetup. Yes.
All right, I'll see you guys then.
And probably by January we'll get the we'll get the online registration up and running in January, so people can go ahead and plan and make their coordinate. Let me tell you something too, because Jefferson, you said this when you were over here at the house, that before this
How it stop? It hurts. What?
before
No,
this
go ahead.
meetup weekend came to pass, you could have booked the Hampton for like $70 or $80 a night, and then all of a sudden it jumped to 200.
Right.
This is why, if you're coming next year, when January rolls around, go ahead and book your rooms during the winter time.
And it wasn't just our thing. They were doing like a truck
There's a
truck
show at the
car
fairground.
show, and those
Truck
guys
show,
were there.
yeah.
So I went down. I was thinking, I'll go down, because every time I go to these things, I never stay at the hotel where everybody's chilling. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'll go down and hang out. I hung out with a bunch of truck guys. That was fun.
That explains all those trucks at Buc-ee's on Sunday.
Yeah, we saw them.
So here's the point.
when we pulled up right on time, aren't you?
If you know you're coming next year, book your hotels this winter. Don't wait till a month
Yeah.
out when the rates go up.
Mm-hmm. Although I had one person, me and Mike,
Because
were like,
we
you
care.
run it
Because
early.
we care. You
And
know what I'm
she's like,
saying?
well, I did it 2 weeks early. That's not early. 2 weeks is not early.
Because we care.
I can't even make a heart. It won't
Remember
do it.
this?
It only does. Hey, there it is. I don't really care.
Jefferson, remember this?
Yes, I do.
That's vulgar.
That is.
Mary, I'm sorry.
Oh, I-
Remember what? Here's the church. Here's the steeple. Look inside. See all the people.
So,
would
ladies and
always-
gentlemen, if you're watching this episode, we apologize by not having Mike Camparelli here. It would be a very long and detailed analysis,
Oh, yeah.
of which we can have Mike on later to give his whole detailed analysis of the
It'll be
weekend.
much better.
He is the most methodical man, and I give him so much props for him being methodical. He helped me stay. He helped me stay on track.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't go off the rail that much, but anyway.
He's the greatest guy to go yard selling with. Although there wasn't a lot of information out there, but we had fun. I just like cruising in the car with him, and checking out and going to yard sales. And that, the best was he found these John Deere hats at a place. These two people had worked at John Deere for like 20 years. We missed the shirts because there was another reseller in front of us, but he got these hats and he was all excited. He got like 5 hats for $10, $2 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And the deal with John Deere hats is, buy them. They're always worth something. Those were all worth like $7.95 a piece. So
Oh wow!
I was like, damn it.
Now, one thing for sure with Mike, though, you got to make sure he gets his coffee first thing before you hit your first garage sale.
Yes.
And that by the third garage sale, he drank all the coffee so he can pee in that cup.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And here's a bonus that we had. He's dealing with this last year at the Crossville meetup, is that he doesn't smoke cigarettes anymore because when he did, we had to stop ever so often to get cigarettes.
Oh, well, I said
and we lost him at the bowling alley because he walked a mile to go get cigarettes.
You might have to cut that out because he doesn't want anybody to know about that.
I didn't think about that,
Oh.
but
Just beep.
Everybody knows about it.
Everybody knows
He doesn't smoke anymore, so he'll be fine with it.
Yeah, he
He
don't
quit.
smoke anymore.
Everybody congratulate him for quitting. That's
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
And I last
Anyway,
year
you have the
before we went-
conch, Jefferson.
before I
Sorry.
went to Crossville, I detailed my whole car. And then
Mhm.
I was riding with Mike, and I chew tobacco. So I'm like, yeah, you can smoke. I had never seen somebody smoke so goddamn much in the little bit of time. Like the whole back seat was covered with ashes, and I didn't care. So this time, like, oh, I'm not gonna detail the car. Then I got there and I had forgotten. He quit
Mary's,
smoking.
Mary's got
detailed
this
the
look
car.
on her face like bless
Yeah.
his heart.
Yeah, right.
Mary and Joe, give him a big hug for all
Oh,
of
Joe
us.
is the best.
Yeah, man, he's fantastic.
He's
Wow.
my favorite non-reseller that comes to these things for sure.
And I'm happy. Hey, make sure Joe
Well, Ben-
watches this.
You know,
because
Ben's
I'm
not really a
happy-
reseller. You know that, right?
At this
Yeah.
point, I'm a fake reseller, but you know what? I'm going to get back into it. So
Joe's been
Sorry.
wanting to resell for over a year because he was talking about it at the 127. But anyway, Mary, tell Joe to watch this. Joe, you keep on cupcaking, my friend. You'll be able to take care of business sooner or later, my friend.
There's 3 resellers, Archie, on the show right now, and only one is on the show officially.
I agree.
Resellish.
I just put on events. That's
we
all.
could change our name to the Resellish locker room.
But
Yes.
but you know what? I gained a whole new respect for booksellers. Seeing his operation, it is the most unorganized, organized, chaotic house that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of money, and you dude, you do
Listen,
a great job.
Archie.
Thank you.
It's made me want to actually look into now, like doing a hybrid method where, I mean, because I'm doing a lot of live selling and I'm enjoying that.
Yeah.
But I think I want to incorporate book selling. I really do, because of
It
you.
it is unorganized chaos because when y'all Archie and Alex, you stayed here with me at the house, so he'd call Bethany ever so often, check in, and I'd hear her say she's got a question where this book goes, and he goes, it's that third shelf down, end shelf or something like that. It's just crazy. I wouldn't be able to find jack crap.
Ben, it's funny because me and Mike actually played this game where Alex would call off what book sold,
Yeah.
and then me and Mike were trying to see who could find it the fastest.
You started it, and then Mike's like, "Oh, do me. I want to do one."
Yeah.
I was not wanting to work, but then I had to start working.
Did you do him though? I can't remember.
Hey,
Well, I got 'em all.
Archie, how'd your show go?
Oh, hey-oh.
We got
No,
them all
I'm getting-
finished today.
I'm actually getting ready to do one here in half an hour.
I thought I got a notification on YouTube though earlier.
No, so we just did like a meet the resellers. So everybody just had like a 15-minute segment where everybody was just introducing themselves.
Okay. Because I saw it late and then I couldn't find you and then I realized, oh, it's already over. So
No, I'm doing one in about 30 minutes.
okay.
Right on.
Okay. Well, good luck. Yay.
So everything ended Saturday night. Well, I think about 10 o'clock, I believe it was it not?
Yeah, a little earlier
Yeah.
on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
And,
little earlier for me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
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 Anyway,
Look, I told you to get that cream at Walgreens for those crabs, dude. I tried to help you.
I mean, I put the
You know-
UTI
You wouldn't listen.
pills in the wrong bag, apparently.
do you know what? In all serious though, speaking of itching, dude, what is up with Tennessee? But here's the thing. Okay,
All right.
at
How much
Alex's
you pay?
house, I happened to walk literally, I was only 10 feet from the woods or from the sticks, whatever you guys call it. Then
It was just
I
a
get into
bush.
his truck. We had to pick up Mike, and I'm just going crazy, itching everywhere on my ankles, my feet, everywhere is just itching like
Skeeters.
crazy from the skeeters.
Yeah, but he
You
let
did
like 2, and they were like stuck on his leg when he got in my truck because then there was like
Yeah.
2 of them flying around in the truck,
Oh yeah,
and
they
biting Archie's ankles. And when he got out of the ankles, they were cankles.
no. Actually, no. That's what I was gonna say is your guys'
rough.
skeeters are different than our skeeters. Like we still get them out here in Vegas, very rare. But if I get bit out here by a skeeter,
Mhm.
dude, I'm getting welts and it's lasting for like 5 days. And like I'm trying to, because I heard somewhere where if you put like a cross in it with your fingernails, sometimes that helps them go away. Yeah, it doesn't, just to. But your guys' skeeters, literally, it was just that ride to pick up Mike. As soon as we picked up Mike, dude, I never itched again. And then when we got to Ben's house, same thing. First night, I get eaten up for maybe like an hour. I'm scratching, gone. No welts, nothing.
Next year.
But then you had to go into his house, and it's just filled with
Yes.
stink bugs.
So that
Yeah.
was the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
came.
next
Don't
year
worry,
we're
I
gonna
came
get
back
those-
to 3 in my house. The
You ever
stink
seen those
bugs are
bracelets that you put on?
Uh-uh.
They're like the scrunchy bracelet. You put them on.
Yeah,
your
they
ankle.
don't work around here, bro.
Yeah, I got one
Tried
right
it.
Yeah,
here.
right there. They work fine.
I've tried it.
I don't ever get bit by mosquitoes, so I don't know. My wife, always complains. But
No, but that's what I'm saying is it didn't matter. It didn't last.
I don't know. My wife, Bethany, she gets them, and they blow up even here. So
Well, anyway.
apparently, if she goes to Vegas, she got to watch out. She's just gonna explode because they got the freaking. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I guess it's just bullshit. You're going to say something real. I want to hear your voice.
I want to tell everybody watching, if you attended the weekend event, leave your comments down below. We'd love to read your thoughts on it. We want feedback from those that attended. That means if you didn't attend, we don't want to hear it. So shut up.
no, so leave a comment. Be nice.
Yeah, if you didn't show up,
We get
If
3
you didn't-
comments.
if-
Now we
if-
only
if-
get 1.
If you didn't show up, we want you to say, I'm sorry, I missed it, and then leave it at that. Don't expand on it. Don't say anything else because you had ample time to make plans. Well, now you definitely do. You got over a year away to make plans.
And if your name's Scott the Bearded Picker, yeah, just we got all yours already. All your rights.
Enough said, Scott. We got you. He said it directly.
Next year, we just need a complaint box that we could set out there.
Yeah,
and then we just burn it. Then we
we can bring them on here
fire.
and read them. Oh, wow.
We'll
Mary
send it.
said-
To
Mary-
Wolfman We'll send it to Wolfman Goody.
got carpal
short
tunnel.
and shoot with the shotgun.
Listen, I got to tell this because it freaked me the slap out Saturday night. We were up on stage, all of us, to close the night out, and I got this spare moment idea. For us to get a selfie and everybody gather in front of the stage down below and get a selfie. So we do all this, and Mary comes running back up to me in her, do the noise, Mary, do the noise.
That's what it
And I'm
sounded like.
thinking, she is having a panic attack on this stage. What is going on? And she goes, I didn't get in the picture. And I'm like, you're freaking me out. Oh my gosh.
Well, I ran.
Oh my God, my cheeks are hurting.
Scott and Jason. Well, that was another thing Saturday night. On Mike Metco meetups, I say we, but I was on there for like 5 minutes. Mike had a live going all night. Well, for about an hour and a half or so. So we always do a meetup, like a meetup live on the Mike Metco meetups channel. And so Scott and Jason were on the live. So I was running back to get them. And then by the time I got back, you guys had already taken the picture. But a lot of people, that was one thing I wanted to mention though, that live show did happen so that people who didn't come, could kind of see what was going on. And a lot of people like Bearded Picker went up there and Death Pile Picker and Jimmy Old School Flips went over there. And Libby from Consignment Chats went over there.
I went over there twice.
Cat.
You went,
I was on there a couple
over there. And
me
I'm
too.
sorry, I don't know everybody who went over there because I was helping with the drawing, running back and forth with the drawing.
We wanted a concise list, typed, double font, double space.
Concise list, yes. But I went back and watched a little bit of that, and like when Mike and I first started, I'm just sitting there with this stupid grin on my face. I mean, I was just sitting there smiling.
Permagrin.
It was like, it was a permagrin, and I'm just like, people are gonna think I'm like, woo, which would be accurate, but
She had this. That's what happened.
That's what happens.
She got a contact high. All right.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm just saying there were other podcasts I listened to today that talked about it, that they said there might have been some crazy stuff that happened, out of control drug use. Nothing. It was completely, we were perfect gentlemen. I mean,
Yep.
you'd have let us take your daughter to prom. That's how good we were.
Yes.
Yes. Go
All
ahead.
right, real quick.
Fake news.
Real quick. Each one of you go around. Serious wrap up thought about the weekend. Alex, you go first. Okay, Alex has nothing. Jefferson.
He's got nothing. My favorite part, it was a great meetup. I got to spend like an hour talking to Jimmy Old School Flips. I love that dude, and it was
Yeah,
great
he's
to hang
great.
out with him and just pick
Yeah.
his mind about what he's doing and what's going on. And he's just like one of those people that I really like building a connection with. And Jimmy, thank you. I enjoyed it. And they have a new podcast, Buy It All podcast. Check that out. It's very enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
Archie.
Man, well, first off, I mean, obviously meeting you guys face to face for the first time, and you, Mary, oh my gosh, that was obviously the highlight for me. I think I was telling Alex, I was like, man, I see you guys all the time, when we're doing these, when I was on the podcast and everything, and but I said, God, actually looking at you guys in your eyes, like I see a difference. Like you guys look different to me. And that was just awesome. Like getting hugs, although Alex isn't a hugger, but that was a highlight. I think also Jefferson, because when you sat down with Jimmy, I was there too.
Yeah.
That was an amazing conversation. I really enjoyed that. I was able to
Make fun of me.
oh my gosh, just that's
so much
always going
better
to be
in person.
priceless. The time that we all had, behind the scenes, that's always going to be memorable to me. Just the laughs and everything.
Little fart machines.
Gosh, man, it was crazy. Meeting the love of your life, that was awesome. I think that was important for all of us to meet her.
Yeah.
Um,
Are you talking to Ben?
I just hope that she knows that she's getting, talking to Ben. I hope that she knows though that she's getting the whole burrito, not just the bean. She's getting the whole
does.
burrito. She
does.
gets all of us with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're package deal.
Package deal. Yeah.
Death Pal and I love the dude, so
Cool.
I'll leave it at that. And then,
All right.
dude, I can't wait for next year.
Yeah.
And
It'll be
everybody that I had an opportunity to meet for the first time, freaking amazing people. We have we have a great community, dude. You actually, you guys built a great community that showed up. So kudos to you guys.
All right. Mary.
It was great meeting new people. That was definitely the highlight, like meeting Archie face to face. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, Archie, we were on the phone for like 3 hours one night.
Yeah.
Weird. I have not actually met this person, and so it was nice meeting you. And I got to talk to Jimmy for a while too. And I really hadn't talked to him that much before. We all played cornhole, back in Nashville, but I really didn't get to talk to him that much. And then Jeff Fisher, I think his last name. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
He was
Jeff.
fun. But I mean, everybody, I'm not going to try to single a bunch of people out because it was
it'd be too
really
hard.
nice meeting everybody. And
Yeah.
Alex, I loved your playlist on Saturday night. That was, I mean, Friday night, I get it. It had to be the karaoke. So it's not a knock on Friday, but Saturday was a little more my thing. I was happy with it. So
I started off with AC/DC just for you.
I noticed that. Thank you. Yeah. So nice job. And Ben, I wanted to say, like, every week you have really wholeheartedly thanked all of us. I mean, there was one time where you thanked me and I mean, I almost had tears in my eyes watching it. So I just wanted to thank you because this would not have happened without you.
Yeah.
I mean, you had the idea. I mean, I know all you guys wanted to get together, but you had to do the legwork, being it was in Greenville, and then calling Mike and me. And obviously you knew that what our answer was going to be far as, I mean, you did a good job. So I want to make sure I got an opportunity to thank you.
Yeah,
Well,
I agree with that statement. Without Ben, none of this would have happened. So, Mary, would you type me up a thank you letter and send it over to Ben, please?
Yeah, put my name on that too. Add biscuit butt.
You're welcome. And thank every one of you guys. Archie, even you helped contribute, man. Thank you. Love you all. Every one of you. Mike, too.
I was just a pretty
Joe.
face.
Yeah. We're going to do it again, folks. This is the Reseller Locker Room podcast. Thank you to everybody that's here on the show tonight. Thank you to all those that attended. And stay tuned to this channel for more updates for 2026. We can't wait to see you right back here every Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. And for now, c'est la vie.
Later.